So, Hellraiser Judgement has found its way to people's homes, thanks to Amazon shipping the Blu-rays early. Massive error there. But either way, it's here, and whether you like it or hate it, what I wanted to do today is break down the ending and explain exactly what is going on. The ending, as well as the post-credit scene, which is hidden away and you have to either stick around for it, or you would have had to have been told about it to know it was even there in the movie. So let's just get right into it, as we reach our climactic third act of the film, and Pinhead is called upon by the Lament configuration. We see Pinhead and the Auditor come through. The conduit is opened between the dimensions. Our serial killer, the Preceptor, begins to try and bargain with the Hell Priest. This is, of course, something we've seen all too often. Sometimes it works and others, it fails miserably. This time, it failed. He kills the other two humans in the room and strings up the Preceptor by his customary hooks. This is, of course, when the angelic influence creeps in. Jophiel is her name, and for those that aren't aware, the Archangel Jophiel is said to be the angel of wisdom, understanding, and judgment. She sticks her nose in again and demands that Pinhead releases the killer, as he is doing work that is sanctioned by her, and of course, potentially God. A lot of people do seem to be confused as to why they are allowing a serial killer to be released, and it is explained in the movie, but to summarize and simplify, the work the killer is doing is promoting religious obedience. It is promoting religious beliefs by striking fear into those that hear of the killer's gruesome work, as he is of course going through the commandments and likely would have continued into other biblical inspired murders. It causes people to not want to break the commandments through fearing for their own safety. So it is evil sanctioned by the light for the greater good, evil to promote the light. The killer is still guilty of his sins, and they even state he will be judged accordingly, but for the time being, they want to use him. So, due to this, she demands Pinhead return him to the human realm, which he does, of course, because he knows that he will immediately be killed upon returning due to the fact the other detective is still there. After this, the angel makes some bold claims of suffering and hell to pay and such, which causes Pinhead to lose his temper and kill her. Why he does this isn't explicitly explained, but we could find the answer in an earlier scene. Pinhead is seen sat around in a throne-style chair, appearing bored, head resting on his hand. It could be that in the modern era, without the box calling the Cenobites to Earth, that he has indeed gotten bored, wishing to experience again, feel again. He feels that killing the angel will cause such a reaction out of someone above him. A new experience, fresh thrill for the Hell Priest. Or it could simply be that in his position as Hell Priest, he has become so arrogant that he now even feels he is beyond any punishment. Nothing could cause him any suffering or pain. They are his currency to dispense and trade in. And he does even say, "I have nothing to fear." This statement alone displays his current arrogance, but it may be that he feels no pain or torture is above him. Although of course, either way, it was an error of judgment because he was transformed into a mortal man. Whether this is reverting to what he was previously, we don't know, because this is a different iteration of the Hell Priest. The Auditor does say, perhaps there is a torture we cannot endure, banishment. And then we see the mortal man that Pinhead has either become or was previously. The words of the Auditor, to me, show that the Hell Priest was not a human before. He is a resident of Hell and always was, now banished from that domain to Earth, doomed and cursed to be mortal, enduring all that this new suffering brings. And then of course, this leads me into the post-credit scene. We are in Germany, Hanover specifically. And there are two religious door callers knocking at the door, attempting to spread the good news of God. We hear that all too familiar, eerie music, and they appear to be coerced into walking inside, not entirely in control, or their usual conscious selves. And then we see the Auditor's mouth, and he says too, and it isn't even a Tuesday. The Auditor managed to escape banishment because he was not the one to destroy Jophiel. Why he is in Germany exactly? Well, his accent. it would lead you to put two and two together, and if this new group of hell workers were indeed human, he was from Germany in his mortal life. Either way, he has set up shop in Hanover, and he is continuing to claim souls for the Dark Domain. This sets up a nice sequel, where the Auditor could be the focus, and he may even seek out Pinhead's mortal form to bring him back into the fold. So there you have it. Hopefully that helps explain some details and points that may have been overlooked. If you haven't seen my review of the movie, I'll link it at the end of this video, so please do check it out. And if you have seen it, well, what did you think to the ending? It seems to be quite divisive, but many people agree the post-credit scene was a nice little addition and a good setup for a future film. Anyway, and as always, I would love to hear your thoughts, so please do drop them down below in the comment section. And if you want to see more Hellraiser related videos, then please do hit that subscribe button to stay notified of all my future content. If you like the content I produce and you want to support me, the channel, plus get access to exclusive content, then check out my Patreon page via the link in the description box. As always, I've been Mr. H, and until next time, I will catch you in the comment section.